Okay, my tea seems to be cool. I finally got Binding of Isaac to work on my computer, which you'd think would be easy, but apparently is not. I'm gonna play some Binding of Isaac. And that was my plan. I'm also gonna talk some news. You know how it is. You know how I usually do these things. I'm currently at my parents' place, which is gonna be interesting because it's on my internet. It's my parents' internet. I was trying to find things to fix. There we go. Yeah, I'm at my parents' place. I'm currently in my teenage bedroom, and which my mom has converted into kind of like a sewing workshop, so she can do like textile work and stuff because she likes that. It's very cold because it's almost Christmas. It's snow everywhere, and I'm in the ceiling kind of. This roof here is that's the ceiling. That's like beyond that. There's no other room or anything. It's just like wilderness of the wilds where I currently am. So that'll be fun. I'm doing this stream for a couple of reasons. One, I want to play games because if you follow me on Twitter, you know that things are kind of worrisome right now, and I kind of want to de-stress. I don't know many people in my hometown, in my home village. I can't really call it a town. My home hamlet. So I'm just gonna be social on the internet. And also I want to play some games. And also I want to test drive my webcam in this environment. It seems to be going pretty okay. And my microphone, because I'm gonna be. I've recorded some bits of my next video already. However, I could not finish it up in time before I went here. So either I'm gonna record everything here, and if I do that and everything goes good and Christmas isn't too much in the way, then I'm gonna be able to be done with the video before New Year's. That's the goal. More realistically, however, I think I'm gonna have to like release the video sometime like early January or something, because I have New Year's, I have Christmas, I have the days in between, and we do shit then too. Like, we start celebrating like actual Christmas things on the 24th, not the 25th, because we're Swedish and we do that. And because of like I'm gonna cook Christmas dinner, so I have that to do. So I can't really do anything. I can't really do that much. So we'll see how it goes. If everything goes good though, I'm gonna record a bit here, but I don't have my camera here, so I'm probably gonna record either a bit via the webcam or my phone. But it's gonna be like a different, I'm gonna do some experimenting with styles, so it'll still work within the concept of the video. But, you know, it'll be fine. Today I have a lot of floof. Hello. Oh, cool, already 8 people watching. That's cool. Hello everyone. So yeah, I'm just gonna play Binding of Isaac today. Was my idea. Also, I'm gonna eat cookies. Damn, shit. I'm gonna eat cookies that my mom made. And we're gonna eat them. And I'm also gonna drink some tea. That has chocolate on it. It's not chocolate. It is in fact tea. In fact, it could be alcohol for all you know. And I'm gonna do this for a while. We'll see how it goes. Okay, can I reduce that? Let's see what we can do! Because I do not want, like, super high volume. I also don't want everything to be awful. And now put everything in the right. Hello, Mia, what's up? Not much, I'm playing games. Hello, Ice Queen. Thank you! Finally, the recognition I deserve. I'm playing the Binding of Isaac in window mode. So, I see the chat perfectly. Don't worry. As you can see, I don't have a good win streak. I have a -7 win streak. I'm not good at this game. Jesus. But I've unlocked like most of the characters. Most of them. But again, I'm not good at this game. So don't expect like speedrun strats or anything. I'm just gonna play a normal game of Binding of Isaac where I have fun. Also, I don't know the items properly, so we'll see how that goes. Sister Maggie. Okay, so it's just like a bit of extra damage. Coolio! Oh god. So basically, Isaac has been tortured by his mother. And is crying on all the things in the basement. To where he has run off to. Also, it has like cool music, which is cool. Oh god. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really play games a lot now either, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing it like on stream a lot, right? Because I want to do that. Wait, is there another trophy room? Oh, this is Excel Cellar. That's cool. Fetal protection. Okay. Yeah, because I don't really play video games either. I play like grand strategy games a lot, but those aren't really like friendly towards streaming because they take 18 hours per session and you need like at least 10 sessions before you can finish the game. And it's a lot of like looking at statistics. Oh, cool. Yeah, exactly. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Have fun streaming. And also be social. Try everything out. It's really good. Am I missing a room? No. Tell me if I'm too loud or something. Oh god. The thing is, I'm not at all scared of Binding of Isaac, right? I'm not scared at all of video games, really. But whenever I stream things, I don't know, the fear is just brought up to a new extreme. There's a pill. Oh. Cool. Oh, well, I can heal. There's probably like some good strats about the game that I'm not doing, that I should be doing. Fuck. But again, I don't play video games that much. Like I have other ambitions. Not to demean those people who do play video games like a lot. I mean, I used to do that, like quite a lot. It's just that I don't. I have other things to do. You know, I have scripts to write, and I have health things to do, and Netflix to watch. It actually reminds me, I promised a while ago actually that I would do a 24-hour horror game stream, and I haven't done that yet because I've been too busy. I'm still gonna do that. Because I promised that on a charity stream. If we manage to like raise a certain amount of money, and it was super unrealistic that we would raise that money, but then we did, and now I had to do it. Death. Death sounds like something I would use in the boss. Because I feel like it will kill the boss. Little horn. What happens? Well, it injured it. That's cool. Okay, so it just does damage. I've been playing a lot. Like, I've been kind of lucky recently with getting an item that lets me heal from bombs. Because I had a really good run the other day when I got that item. And also the Anarchist Cookbook, which makes me, like, spawn, like, a massive amount of bombs in a room. Which means that I could just heal up from nothing. Which was nice. That's another boss room. I don't know what that does. Is that another boss? It is. Cool. It's the ghost. Oh god. This one isn't too hard if I remember correctly. God. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. All I have to do is avoid the thing! Ugh, typical. I could well die here, actually. Wait, can I just do it like that? Oh god, no, he jumps. He doesn't like that. Okay, so I just keep a distance, that should be fine, right? No, never mind. I suck at this game. Oh my god, I'm the worst. Okay, second try. Come on, I thought I had that. Sticky babies. Oh! It jumps faster and faster. Well, I had it the first couple of times. Can I take care of the spiders? Fuck it. I'm a coward, okay? Plus I have bombs for a reason. Why do I have parasites? Did I create them using the item thingy? Ah, god. No, bad bomb. And I do want to explore the last room as well. Oh, it's just pain. I don't actually know what that room does. I am, however, gonna lower the volume a little bit. Where's my live dashboard? There it is. Okay. Oh god, no! Oh cool, it's the same guy. And that thing flies, so it's not affected by my sticky thingy. Are you kidding me? Like, as I said, I'm not good at the game. Video games are not my thing. I promise I'm usually better than this though. Like I've actually finished the game a couple of times. Let's try it again. I think that makes my bombs better. Oh, you're one of those. Spooky boys. The tower, I don't know what the tower does. I don't recognize these spiders. Are these just like non-aggressive spiders? Oh, they're aggressive, but they explode? It's a ragman, cool. Hey, you're planning on doing any new videos for your main content soon? Yeah. My main plan is doing one video per month, roughly. Which means that my next video is supposed to go out on the 31st. That is the goal. It might come out like early January because the Sweden video came out a bit late also, and I'm in my hometown currently. Actually, I'm gonna have a small, short biscuit break. Dip that in the tea. So yeah, the goal is that I'm gonna have I'm gonna finish up the video that I'm working on right now. I finally like settled on a topic and I've actually recorded a bit of it, so I'm happy about that. And that's gonna go up on the main video soon. So right now my workload is one video per month. However, if I one day, hopefully, can make this into a kind of full-time job where I can survive on it, and my health allows it, then I'm gonna try to make 2 videos per month. The original goal I had when I started the channel was doing 4 videos a month. Fuck that. I did that for a week and then was like, fuck this. No way. And I was also working at that time. That's a good biscuit. So how are people? That's a dream, right? Doing it full time? Yeah. I mean, I would love to do it full time. I wouldn't even have to like make money, make a lot of money from it. I would just be happy sustaining myself, not even like going into savings or being able to afford anything new. Like, because I've been like, my economy for the last like couple of years has been like, I've been a student, right? And then I became sick right as I like less than a year after I started actually working. So I would love doing this as a full-time job. I would love it. But even just sustaining myself, being able to pay bills, food, and stuff like that, just having that financial security would be fucking great. Anything outside of that is just a bonus. Like, actually, while we're here and I'm having my little tea break, I recently added a goal on my Patreon. And you don't have to support me on Patreon if you don't want to. Like, I'm not going to make this into a promotion thing. But I have 5 goals, right? So the first goal is $135 per month, and I'm almost there. But at that point, I I have to at that point I have to register with the tax office, and once I register with the tax office, then I have to pay taxes on what I do. You don't have to pay any taxes under a certain amount, but at $135 a month, then I have to start paying taxes on it. And that's gonna suck, but that's how it is. The goal after that is 1,000, and at that point, then I should be fairly financially secure, and I can take the time out to do like 2 videos a month, and potentially work a part-time job, if my health allows it. And I'm gonna dig into that later. At $1,500 a month, then I can definitely make that into my only job. Then I don't have to have a part-time job. I wouldn't make like a ton of money from it because I have rent and bills and stuff. But it would I would be able to survive on it completely. I wouldn't even have to worry about it. At $3,000 a month, that's twice what I actually need. At that point, I'm gonna use the money to invest in like camera, recording space. I would rent an office, and renting an office in Sweden is super cheap. Like, it's basically free. So I would rent an office to shoot at. I would get some microphone, new camera, new web camera, recording software, everything, and I would get all of that, which would become better quality content, and I wouldn't have to stream and record from my bedroom. But this is like far in the future, right? This is far in the future, but this is fun actually. Let's dig into this. This is a casual stream, and I can do what I want. At $5,000 a month, then I will be like, I would never have to think about anything again. Like, I would be 100% secure in this job forever. And at that point, the promises are that I will travel. I will go to visit like VidCon and stuff like that. I would make tours, possibly. Maybe I would like finance other YouTubers. Maybe I would do a show. But that's far in the future. For right now, I'm happy with what I do. I want to comb your hair. Good luck! I comb my hair seldom. I comb my hair when I need to. So that I won't have to deal with this. So when I do videos, for example, when I do record, like when I stream and my hair is like super good, then you can usually tell, I've been recording, or I've been on a date or something, because that is when I would comb my hair. But right now, I like the Trelawney vibe that I'm giving off because I can see into the future. You mentioned being sick a few times. Are you okay talking about that? Yeah. I mean, I've been. Let's see. How do I start it? Like, I've been exhausted, basically. My doctor tells me that I'm suffering from exhaustion from overwork. It's not. I'm Swedish, so we use different words, but that is like the most basic translation I have. For a while, me and my doctor wondered that I might have chronic fatigue syndrome because I'm so tired all the time. But we're still on the idea that I've been stressed, overworked, done too much, and stuff like that. Because right now, all I do is the YouTube thing. Like, I don't have a job outside of this because I'm too sick to do it. But before I did YouTube, I used to be a model, actress, activist, student, part-time journalist, something else. And something else. Like, I did so much shit. So during all of that, I just, like, I could do that, but then during this spring, my health started declining quickly from stress, and I started losing track of things, and my memory started degrading. And because I worked, the place that I worked at didn't have a good contract. Like, my employer was shit, so I got sick, and then I had to quit. Then I had to quit my job to recover. And yeah, that's basically it. And I'm still pretty tired. Like, I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, I'm still pretty tired, and I sleep way too much than I should. But I've come to terms with that. I'm exhausted and I should rest. And that I should keep doing that. What sucks is that I had a doctor's appointment 2 days ago, but then I had to visit my parents, so I couldn't do that. So we'll see. We'll see how it all ends up, actually. So yeah, the point is anyway that gotta collect my wife from work. Yeah, go collect your wife from work. Great talking. So when I say that I was sick, that's basically why, and that is also why there's like a big gap in my videos. So I did like my latest video, which came out like almost a month ago, and then it's like a 7-month gap, and then there are my old videos. And the reason there's a 7-month gap is because then I was on sick leave, basically. And I wish it hadn't taken up as much time as it did, but it did. Let's keep playing. Unless there are more questions. I really should be able to do this at the same time, though. Okay, now the game and the shadow on both sides. And I have a pentagram. Oh, and I become a little Satan boy. Are there any other events similar to VidCon you want to go to? I mean, kind of, right? Like, I want to visit, like the European VidCon. Wait, I'm guessing I have to lower the volume, it's so loud. Okay. Like VidCon seems fun, but I don't really, like, YouTube has a bunch of other events as well, that aren't VidCon, right? They have, like, YouTube creator space, hangouts, and things like that, and I kind of want to do those things. And I've been to a couple of them because I used to do, like, video game journalism and shit. I've also been like an actual real life journalist, not just a video game journalist. I've been like an actual journalist as well. God damn it. Can I just do that? Oh god, no, that's really bad. Well, it all worked out. And when I did video game things, then and because I still do that, I'm still invited to like a bunch of hangouts and greetings and all that shit. Grumbo 1 coin? I don't know what that is. But basically I want to do any kind of like YouTube event thing, because I'm a very sheep person, and I want validation from anywhere I can get it. Okay, this seems to be going better. The extra damage really helps. Pin. Applies validation. Thank you. Like I've slowly come around. Like I'm alternating a lot between. God damn it. I'm walking into it. I'm alternating a lot between like, oh, I shouldn't value like validation from internet people as much as I do, and I probably shouldn't, right? But at the same time, I feel like there's nothing wrong with asking for a bit of like validation sometimes. Oh, come on, I got this. Thank God. Is that more damage? Yeah. At least some leave-in conditioner in it. I probably should do that too, but I'm not very good at it. Like anything that does, like just hair healthcare, I'm just really bad at actually. All right, I have to wait until these are God, piss. Oh, come on. The Multimaniacs. I've been like thinking about like what kind of name I should potentially give my community. And like it's not a big community, so I'm not like I don't feel super safe in just like calling it like anything really yet. But it is a community, right? Because you know the same amount of people, like you know the same kind of people show up to my streams, to my videos, share my things. Are regular fans, or like you know follow me on Patreon, and like that is basically what a community is, right? All those things, and I've been kind of concerned as well, like what should I call you? And then it's like, should I call you anything? I mean, is that a name that like comes up organically, or how do other YouTube creators do it? Like, do they pick the name? Or do the fans pick the name for themselves? And I think, like, I think it's the fans pick the name for themselves. What the fuck hit me? Oh, it's the fly. God damn it, I'm gonna die already. Friends! I need health. I don't like these psychic boys! Okay, these are easy. I need the plant children. But at the same time, I don't really want to call myself anything because like I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. I'm not even eligible for monetization. So I don't really feel comfortable like calling my fans anything really, because it's like that's what bigger YouTubers do. But like I'm not too far off from 1,000 now, so I feel like who knows? What the fuck is that? Oh, he's eaten so many coins that he's a big boy now. He's a big boy now. Wait, he basically becomes like a turret? Oh yeah, he stops moving and then he shoots. Like, does he shoot in my direction? Yeah, he does. Okay. Oh god, I hate these. They're not too hard either, but I don't like them. Please, something to give me health. Libra? I don't know what that does. It gives me a lot of items, apparently, because I have seven keys now. Please have health. I'll take it. BOGO bombs. Well, that's health. He's fully grown. Yeah, he's a big boy now. My small trash child. My coin son. I'm a bit like, will he keep growing? Probably not. My sweet child. My boy. My specialist boy. I really need more health. Oh! Oh god, Jesus. Oh god! I keep forgetting how hard these are. Right! Right, I have the poop bombs. Does he target? Like, my sweet child? Oh shit. Ah, god damn it! I'm so bad at this game. Okay. I can do this, I think. Oh shit, fuck. It's okay, it's not distance enough. Okay. Oh, huh. Can you believe I used to coach like esports? Cause I can't. Oh, come on. Sweet boy. Sweet fiery boy. Do you have a bomb? No. That's cool that I took that then. Now then. This thing is a good thing. Because it has a heart in it. I know that much about the game. I don't know much. But I know that weird rocks have hearts in them. But I still like this game. Like, I struggled so much with getting this to work because somehow I had to run it in like Windows 8 compatibility mode, which seems weird, right? Because Windows 8 is not what you think about when you think compatible. Ah! And only then would it work. The wafer. Damage resistant. Okay. Still don't know what those rooms do, and I don't want to test it. It has the thing where I can go in and like damage myself, and I think that if I damage myself enough, like the room will give me things. But I don't know. I don't know shit about this game. Floof heads, the plant children. Yeah, I like those names. I've been a bit more active on Reddit, so like I've been seeing like more a bit like learning a bit more about community management, so I'm like considering if I even should do this at all. Probably not. And I really need a bomb so I can get that heart. But it's fine. I don't have any items. Famine is, I don't think, super hard. Now he's gonna summon a fly. Now he's gonna do a running thingy because he likes to run. He summons flies because he's... Do flies do that in famine? Are flies common in a famine specifically? Pestilence, sure. Disease, sure. Famine? Fuck, I'll even take like flies in a war, but... Oh, come on. How did I even... I swear to God I'm worse during... I'm worse at video games when I stream. I have to be, right? This is impossibly bad. Thank Christ. Cube of meat. Why? Wait, what? I don't like... Suppose if I do show up for fun. I mean, probably. Cool. That's not good. There's a light from up top, so I think I should blow a wall there, maybe, if I get a bomb. No, it's in every room, okay. Is this like... Am I gonna encounter a cathedral or something? Am I gonna meet God? Because there's a bunch of like religious symbolism in this game. I know that much. Well, symbolism, I think you fight, like, you make deals with the devil in order to get, like, things. Still need a bomb. And I still don't know what cube of meat does. Like, yeah, like, when we study famines in history, it's like, we don't really study what comes up a lot, like... Historians studying famines are usually more interested in like the political causes and not actually how it is, which is really bad. Like historians should really like focus a bit more on like the actual like conditions of, oh god, holy shit, like being on, being there, right? Being in that situation. Like historians should really focus on that, but we don't for some reason. Instead we focus on like wholly immaterial things, like theory. Fuck theory. That's a blood thingy, which gives me health. I think I could have given it money to change the item, but I don't want to do that. It's a fistula. Oh, I think I know what this thing is. Like, I kill this and then it breaks up into smaller parts. Yep. And then I have to, and then these also become smaller parts, and then those things become smaller parts. Thankfully, it's mostly like physics thingies, so it doesn't actually care that much. I'm trying to get rid of the small parts first. I think the cube of meat kills them. Or something, like hurts them? Because I should have died there! And there! There we go, fuck. I'm really bad at this game, yo. Let's play another character. Let's play Azazel. I like him. He flies, but he can't heal. Oh, he doesn't have the full range. Okay. So he started with a bunch of bonuses, but he has very low range. And he has dark hearts instead of normal hearts, so he can't heal. Which means that if you're good at the game, you shouldn't... What's that too? It means that if you're good at the game, then you should not take any damage. It's a high risk, high reward kind of thing. I think. And because he flies, he's quick. And because he's quick, he can do things. He does a lot of damage, which is good. You just gotta play it carefully. So that was easy, right? But these hearts don't do anything. When I lose a heart, it's gone forever. Size down? Are you a wizard? I don't know what that means. And Azael is not feeling good. Can you even see me? I should probably like sit a bit closer to the camera actually. I can't have everything that I do on screen at once, unfortunately, so I don't have full, like, I don't fully know what I'm doing at all times. Because I only have one screen, and sometimes I use two screens when I stream. Yo! Is there a bomb? Because I am about to die. Oh, so he just poops sometimes? No, okay. Because of the item I have, I just sometimes poop. Randomly. Which, okay. Fine, I guess. I got a Mr. Dolly. And some more Dark Arts. Thank God, I need that. And I can't really afford to lose any health, so... That just hurts for no reason. Yeah, I think the item I picked up, number 2, just makes me poop. Because that's the kind of game this is. So like the best part when you play Azil, or whatever his name is when you get like items that give you health. I have a best bud? I'm not sure what that did. But I like Azil also because he's fast, which makes the game like faster, right? Which makes it easier. See, I just pooped again. I don't want to poop. Oh, it's that place. I don't want to do that shit. Seems unnecessary. Oh, okay. Wait, I can go down. Ah, piss. How's the stream going, by the way? Because I'm not on like my normal shit. Oh, come on! So I can't tell if things are going. Because like this is also a kind of test streaming thing, because I have to stream next weekend as well, when I do the holiday hangout and the Patreon AMA as well. And I just want to make sure that everything is like going good, and that my parents' internet like works for the purpose. Oh cool, another cube of meat. Gotta fetch them all. I don't actually know what that does, but it's probably better than the current item I have. Seems like a Pokeball. That did nothing. Maybe if I actually hit them, this will do anything. as item multiplier, which I'll gladly take. Okay, I don't know what that did. The fool. Let's go back here. I know what the fool does. Oh, come on! Ugh, I fucking hate this. Oh, come on! I forgot about the poop thing. This poop thing is awful. I'm probably gonna watch the stream. I'm probably gonna finish after I die here, because I'm gonna die here. Sooner or later, I am gonna die here. Then I'm probably gonna quit and rewatch the stream and see if everything's working good. Oh, come on. You know what I need to stream? I need to stream like Overwatch or something. Or Hearthstone. Because I know Hearthstone. Somewhat. Well, I knew Hearthstone 4 years ago. 3 years ago. So I have no idea how it is now, actually. So I don't know shit. Okay. That was fun. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them and I will do my best to answer. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna like take it easy from now on. Yeah. I'm just gonna finish my biscuits. The topic for this month, by the way, is anti-intellectualism. So that'll be fun. And don't worry, I'm gonna criticize people politically. It won't just be flat earthers. I'm gonna talk about like shitty leftists too. It's gonna be fun. Maybe. It's gonna annoy like a specific part of BreadTube on Reddit. Because they I had a specific interaction, right? I had a very specific interaction where on BreadTube where someone was, we were talking about like a Riley D, what's her name? Riley D something. She does YouTube. She does like short videos on cool topics and plays Fortnite sometimes. Riley J. Dennis! Riley J. Dennis, that is not Riley D. Riley J. Dennis. Anyway, we're talking about her. Because someone posted her video in BreadTube. Because she's usually like she's fairly leftist compared to most of YouTube. And she hangs out in similar spaces, ideologically. So someone posted her video, and people were fucking livid. Were like, "Oh, she does not have a proper materialist analysis of the circumstances she's talking about." And it's like, okay. That interaction pushed me over the edge. It's like, I know I have to talk about anti-intellectualism right now, because y'all are, some people are salty, yo! How are things at your folks' place? They're okay. Like, I'm not gonna go too much into it, because I don't want to. And also because of privacy issues, but like, a close family member is kind of sick, and it doesn't look too good, and it's not really fun to talk about. The only thing that you really need to know is that Right now, there's not much that I can do, so I'm just gonna keep on working, and I'm gonna like focus on work as much as I can. Which is why there might be more videos during the holidays, streams specifically. And I'm gonna try to do the vlog thing here too. I'm gonna try to soft start that, but the point is that I can't really do much. So I'm gonna sink myself into work, but I might have to cancel depending on how things happen. Like, I have no idea what's gonna happen currently. So if something does happen that I'm not prepared with, I might have to just postpone the video indefinitely. Might be a week, might be a month, might be a year. I don't know. And it has nothing to do with me. I'm fine. I'm healthy. I'm healthier than I've ever been. Ever since I got sick, anyway. But it's yeah, it's kind of sudden news. So, and it's really not good news. Other than that, things are pretty good. Like, we're making Christmas food. I'm eating cookies that my mom made. Drinking tea, having nice breakfast. Spending time with cats, which is really fun. One of the cats is gonna get adopted after slightly before New Year's, but after Christmas Day, because my parents are a foster home to cats. And they have 2 cats here right now. One of them has been here for a while. One is kind of more recent, and the one that is more recent, when he came here, you know, he was kind of scruffy looking, everything. But after a while now, he's basically reformed. Hey, yeah. I'm kind of finishing up the stream now, so if you're here for video games, I'm sorry. You're missing everything. But yeah, the scruffy cat that was like basically Han Solo has, you know, he's cool now, and he has much better fur, eating much better, has become a cuddly chunky boy, and I love him. He's really, really cuddly. So he's gonna get a family soon. So that's gonna be good. The other one is still a bit of a scaredy cat. Still a bit like. But that's fine, you know. Not all cats can be cuddly boys. Some cats are scaredy boys. Is Swedish a genderless language? New. Well, it depends on what you mean on genderless, right? Because a lot of languages have like feminine. Talking about pronouns, no, we have gender pronouns, and it's become a controversial topic as well. Because sometimes sometimes we do, like, recently we introduced like a new pronoun, which is like it fits in with the rest of the pronouns, because we have han, hun, and han is the masculine and hun is the feminine. And then recently, a couple of years ago, we added it became more mainstream anyway, the third one, hen. The han, hun, hen. Which fit, like, similar grammatically and stuff like that. But some people are really upset about it for some reason. Because, you know, that means chicken in English. Fully ignoring that the word kiss means piss in Swedish, so. But they don't care. So in terms of pronouns, no, it's not. It's a very gendered language. However, like, it's not gendered in the way that like French is, right? Because you can do or even English, I think, because you say like an apple and a apple. If you say like a apple. Can I have a apple or an apple? I don't know what the correct one is actually, but like there are differences in that, right? We have the same or or un or in. I don't know French anymore. Like feminine and masculine coded words. Swedish kind of has that, but we don't have rules for it. So like the same, like some words should be referred to as en, and some words should be referred to as et. A and our gender version. Yeah, but I don't know Swedish I don't know English proper grammar, but French has like masculine words and feminine words, and they refer to them differently. But Swedish also has words that you refer to differently, but there are no rules for it. Like we don't have any we don't have, what do you call? We don't have any rules for how to determine what words should have en eller ett, for example. They both mean the same thing, one, right? One. But if you say ett äpple, one apple, that is correct. But if you say en äpple, that is incorrect. But no one knows why. There are no rules for why that is wrong. It just is wrong. And in that way, it's kind of genderless. Spanish is a heavily gender language, so we use inclusive language, like instead of the default O, which is identity the masculine, so we use E or X in those words. I mean, yeah, I've heard that, I've heard like similar things in Spanish. I don't know, languages are weird, yeah. The only languages that I've studied is English and French. I don't know any French. Well, I know like super basic French. I could probably like get by. If I can talk really slowly. And well, I studied Swedish, obviously. And English. And I can talk pretty okay English, but I don't actually know any grammar rules. I don't even know what a noun is. Like I don't know what that is. I don't really know the translation for it. Or a verb. Fuck knows. Like, no clue. And the same thing is kind of true in Swedish as well. I don't really know like grammar rules, but I can talk it. I can speak it. And I can communicate properly, and I can write properly, and that's all I really need. I studied some Chinese, and I took the Chinese pretty well. On Duolingo, at least. And I took to that pretty okay. It was easier to learn than French, somehow. I am just gonna lower this thing a little bit, so I have the screen properly against me. That lamp is really bright. Gotta remember that for future streams. Okay. Most likely I'm gonna stay here in at my parents' place over New Year's. Partially because trains are expensive between Christmas and New Year's, because it's a very short period of time and everyone is traveling and everyone wants to party and celebrate New Year's in Stockholm. And partially because a close family member is sick and I feel like I should be here to take care of them as much as I can. And, you know, help around the house and everything. And as long as I can do that, it's I can only do that while I'm here. But we'll see how it goes. Anything can happen, so I might head back to my apartment. You know, before New Year's, and if I do that, then I can record using the camera. But we'll see. I'm kind of looking forward to like experiment with styles, because I don't have, you know, I have my webcam and I have my phone, and my phone is pretty good. I just wanna. I feel like it's not gonna look the same as my last video, but that's fine as long as I have a different like style with it. And I kind of want to do a different style because all my videos so far has been me standing in front of a camera and basically having a small lecture, and I kind of want to do something different. And I'm considering doing. It's gonna be, first of all, it's gonna be a lot more voiceovers because I have my microphone with me, and if, that can sound similar like to what it usually is. And I want to spend more time doing that because I'm not really happy with how my voiceovers have been so far. But if I can do, I can do a bit of VO, and then I can use pictures and animations and shit in the background. And then on top of that, like, I still want my face to be part of the video, right? Because that is, like, statistically more fun. And also, like, it gets more clicks. And yeah, I'm considering doing a little bit more, something more dramatic. But we'll see. I think that's all the news I have, actually. Yeah, I mean, this has just been a chill. It's a chill stream. Todos. I really wish I knew Spanish. Spanish is great, and it's such a, like, a diverse language. It's not a diverse language, it's a language. But it's like, it covers a large part of the world. Which isn't the case for Swedish. Which covers Sweden and, well, Finland and, like, the old empire. And that's it, basically. And, like, some small towns in America from Swedish settlers. It doesn't really feel super useful. Okay. I think I'm gonna quit it here, actually. I think I'm gonna take a chill. I might stream tomorrow as well. Fuck, I might stream later tonight as well, honestly. Because I don't really have much to do. Because, you know, I'm at my parents' place. And I don't have my books. I don't have my TV, I don't have my books. So, there's not much for me to do outside of preparing for my next video and writing and playing video games. So that is what I'm gonna do when I'm not helping my family. Did you see the Trump wall GoFundMe got 12 million? Jesus Christ. That's sick. That is, like, honestly kind of fucked up, actually. If you haven't heard, there's a GoFundMe to fund the wall. Because apparently, like, Trump did a compromise or something where he wouldn't get as much money for the wall. So now people are, like, funding it themselves. Which is like, okay. Here's reinvented taxes. But, like, anarchistic taxes. Because this is not how you're supposed to do it. But who cares? It's really weird. I have no idea how it's actually gonna work. I have no idea if you can even do that. Like, if you can even donate money to the federal budget for a very, like, for a specific purpose like that. I'm not sure if that's legal. Because that's what, because, like, that's what the government is for. Like, the government is there to, you know, dictate the taxes and dictate, like, what you're supposed to do. And if you don't agree with that, then you vote in someone else. That's how a representative democracy is supposed to work. And it feels so weird to me that someone has been, like, a lot of people have been like, no, I know we voted for these people, but they're doing it wrong, so we're just gonna fund it anyway. Like, and, like, there's a beauty in that. The guy who made the GoFundMe made actual fake news on Facebook and got his sites kicked off Facebook for using bots to increase the viewership. I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised. It just sucks that, like, they still raised $12 million. Because they could, with $12 million, they could probably, like, put a big dent in, like, just, like, helping, you know, refugees and immigrants from Mexico. Make sure they have a home and got there safe, get some medicine, get some housing, which they can, you know, get, you know, somewhere safe until they can get a job. Like, they could help so many people, but no, it's just gonna go to some, like, wall which the president couldn't get funded, and so they're just gonna fund it themselves. It's so weird to me. How many homes could be built with $12 million? It depends. Like, you can make, like, some cheap ass homes for $12 million. Like, $12 million? That's a lot of money. It's not even, like, it's not even 12 million crowns. But even with 12 million crowns, you can still get a lot of shit. It doesn't have to be in the city either. Shit, you can, for $12 million, you could build a small town. If you did it cheaply enough, right? And the infrastructure was there. You could just settle a new town for $12 million. Just you can create just another. You could, but no, it's just gonna go to some dumbass wall with artisanally designed steel slabs. I'm really tired of Donald Trump, honestly. I'm really bored of him. Like, I'm really bored of a lot of, like, political shit right now, right? Which is hard for me, because I do, like, ideological history. Which is basically political history. And my fan base and my friends and everything, like, everything I do on YouTube is very focused on politics. And I'm really tired of it. Because it seems like a lot of countries are having a crisis with democracy in general. In different ways, right? Because like like most major countries are having some sort of democratic crisis. You could say that France is having a democratic crisis with the Yellow Jacket unrest, because their representative democracy that they've had has failed for decades. Sometimes it feels like America is having a crisis of democracy because it's designed that way, thanks to the Electoral College, and also a bunch of other reasons. Like, I'm still not over the fact that Donald Trump, like, lost the popular vote. When people say that, like, oh, Hillary's the worst candidate ever, and it's obvious that she lost, like, she still won, like, massive amounts in the popular vote. So when people go like, oh, the polls were wrong, no, the polls were right, she won. It's just that the Electoral College is really fucked up. And then, you know, the United Kingdom is having their own problems with Brexit, which is apparently crashing and burning more and more every day. And now politicians are going home for the Christmas holidays, and nothing is happening with that either. I don't know. You know what? Actually, let's play some games. Let's play some other games, but not this game, because it's hard and I die. And it's not fun. So let's play some other games. Actually. I was gonna quit, but I'm not. Because now I got riled up on politics. So I'm gonna play a game where I can create the ideal society. Let's see, do I have the mods that I need for this? I'm gonna play Rimworld. Because I love Rimworld. I think it's really fun. I'm feeling a lot like, what's it called, Bill O'Reilly? Fuck it! We'll do it live! Spore? The best society has to be built from the ground up. I actually like had a playthrough with Spore recently. Oh god, now everything is gonna lag, I'm sorry. No, that's not correct. That's correct. Do it live! Everything is gonna lag for a bit while I fix this. Because I'm gonna play Rimworld, which is one of my favorite games. I just need to change everything about it so I can play it without OBS basically committing career suicide. Oh, come on, come on! I just wanna play Rimworld. How long can this take to load? There we go. Let's reduce the resolution by a fuck ton. Huh. Why isn't this super, like, common resolution? I just want 720. Is 720 not a part of this? I don't want 1080p, I want something smaller. But it's still 16 by 9. How is 16 by 9 so hard to find? Why is everything 4 by 3? Is that 16 by 9? I'm really sorry that this is probably like hell to watch. Does it work? I think it's working. And the computer doesn't seem to hate itself. Thank God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so none of my mods work. Huh. Okay, well, fuck that then. We don't need mods. Let's increase volume a little bit. And then I'm just gonna move everything around so I can see the chat. And so that I can see myself, kind of. There we go. Okay. I probably played this before. I do need to change the title though. Currently playing Rimworld. And the YouTube says it released in 2013, which is probably true. Because it came out in early access then. Let's do standard start. Yes. Medium commitment. We're committed. If we die, we die. Okay, now things are probably gonna lag as well. Because we need to generate a world. I don't know why I did that at 100%. I really don't need to do that at 100%. I'm just gonna let that do while it loads, because it needs to generate an entire planet for me to habitate. So Rimworld is basically like a crash. You crash land on a planet and you do your own shit. You basically build a small, like, you start off as like building a small shelter, and then after a while it becomes like a town, and things go good. Some people are like amazingly skilled at this game. I am not. I like building a small little hamlet and watching my little people, they do their thing. They're having fun. And after a while, you know, they build relationships and they fall in love. They get married, and then pirates come and kill them. And then a big tiger or something eats them. And everything is awful. I'm not gonna play super long though, because I was gonna quit before. I'm gonna play it for a bit. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I have nothing better to do. It's Friday. And I'm in the middle of nowhere. It's not like I'm gonna go out partying in the village. How does this game work? Well, first I have to see if OBS has killed itself. Which it doesn't seem like it has. Yeah, everything's going good. So basically, what you want to do, like, it's kind of like a society simulator thingy. You have limited control. You cannot assume direct control unless it's in a combat situation. Otherwise, you just have to like give your like citizens a task and then they go do it. And it's not like Dwarf Fortress where you have like hundreds. I think you have that in Dwarf Fortress. I never played Dwarf Fortress. But you have like 3 or 4 people, and then you get like maybe 5 and 6. and they have to survive. They can hang out with like others. So let's find. Let's see. Let's actually like play where I am currently, which, judging like from the temperature, it feels like I should be here, but I'm not gonna be on an ice sheet. Let's. I kind of want to be close to that village or something. I have no idea if I live in a temperate zone or a boreal zone. I think I live in a temperate zone because Sweden's temperate, but like it's cold, so that seems pretty okay. Everyone hates me. Great. Let's make large map performance. Yeah, let's play medium. So now, what you do is you design your like 3 people. None of my people are incapable of doing anything, but they're all really bad at construction. I don't need 2 evangelists. You're a charity worker, I don't need that. Jordan, sure. There are mods where you can like specifically like generate them, so they have like, you can give them statistics and you can change everything, their traits and everything. And that's fun. You're a blacksmith. We're seeing your game. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Thank you. Thank you. God damn it. I forgot to fix that. Oh well, you'll see where I am. Listen, I'm not smart. I'm not a smart person. I never said I was a smart person. I'm a dumbass. I think this is good though. Jordan is a psychopath and a slowpoke. I'm probably gonna change that. Quick sleeper, caring, and a hard worker. Perfect. Yeah, that works. So you randomly generate some people that seem compatible with each other, and then you drop them on a planet, give them some basic tasks to do, and then hopefully you can survive. It's a story generator. It's what they market the game as anyway. So the 3 of you awaken in your cryptosleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. So basically this is a Rimworld in the outer edges of the galaxy, and like the lore of it is that there has been like this massive colonial ship, right, that has gone here to colonize the planet, and there's no like faster than light to travel, so everyone goes into like cryptosleep. However, when the ship arrived, it kind of started breaking up, and people like fell like in segments to the planet, right? But it kept doing this for like thousands and thousands of years, or hundreds and hundreds of years. So like some people fell to the planet like just as it arrived, and they survived, but they kind of become tribalized. They didn't have any tech and they didn't know anything, so they kind of became Stone Age people, right? And then you have some people who wake up from the cryptosleep like 150 years later or something, and they're just falling to the planet. And you know, they still have modern knowledge and everything. Well, the people whose ancestors fell to the planet like 500 years ago, they have no idea who you are or where you're from. So that's cool. Oh god, the brightness on my computer has been low. Now everything looks better. And this is the default start. I'm just gonna... So the music is very inspired by Firefly. Are you good at shooting? Yeah, Bowman is good at shooting, so you get the rifle. How are you? You're good at melee, so let's give you the knife. And Lyra isn't good at anything, so she get the gun, the revolver. Since Bowman's is pretty good. We need colony beds. Fair. Plasteel advanced helmet. Oh. And flak pants. That's cool. Oh, he's vomiting. They just fell from space. It's understandable. And we also have a dog. Christy. That is a female Labrador. Let's see, is this a good place? There's a bunch of rich soil over here where we can do some farming. And there's some medicinal herbs. There are plenty of trees. Yeah, this works. Let's make a small house to start with, just to have like something where furniture. Let's put in some beds, and we have 3 of them. And that's all we really need for right now. Some wood. Okay, so the game, how we dedicate tasks, right, is that we, like, Lyra is a great doctor, so she becomes a doctor. I want everyone to be patient. So firefight, like if there's a fire in the colony, they will go and fight it. Patient, if they need medical treatment, they will seek that immediately. That's #1 priority. Lyra also has a #1 priority of being a doctor, but she becomes a patient first. And bed rest, if someone's sick, they go bed rest. It shouldn't work. Lyra can be actually, yeah. That can be my farmer, kind of. Yeah, that works. And then she cooks then she cooks food. Bowman seems, how, good God. Okay, but Bowman, you want to be a good cook, but you're not a good cook. But we're gonna teach you to be a good cook. Lyra likes cooking, but she doesn't really like live for it. Bowman has this double flame thing, and he loves it. There's a burning passion for it, but he's really bad at it. Construct. No one is really good at constructing. But he's a blacksmith, so he's really good at that. Bowman can be a researcher. Everyone can cut plants, that's fine. And everyone can mine, because we need artifacts. And everyone should haul and clean, so everything's clean. Oh, yes. Bowman should also be the hunter. What is basic? Okay, they can all do basic tasks. And then we need to put out the stockpile. I'm gonna put that in the house instead of dumping stockpile out back. So Bowman is sick right now because he just fell from space, obviously. People don't really feel so good when they fall from space. Valley, because I put construct. Valley is the only one who does construction, right? Do you actually want to be a good construction? No. Do you have anyone who likes construction? No one likes construction. Okay, Valley, congratulations. So she's the one. She is the only one actually doing any construction, while everyone else is kind of just doing other things. I am just gonna check if this stream is working. Seems to be working, but everything seems kind of weird. Everything's out of aspect. Great. How the fuck do I fix that then? There we go. See, this is why I'm doing these kind of streams, right? Because I need to check everything. I need to check if everything works. I need to check if everything, like, it's going good. And now everything's going better, at least. So now you can see the entire actual game, and not like a zoomed-in version of the game. I'm sorry. I'm not good at video games. I do political things, right? I'm a political commentator and historian. I'm not a gamer. So, Lyra and Bowman right now, they have nothing really else to do. Streams are a great learning opportunity, yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I do these like casual things. So that when I have to do like big things, I know the mistakes. So while Valley is like building this kind of hut, more like shed actually, the other colonists don't really have anything to do, because I haven't told them to do anything. So they're just like putting things into the stockpile, which is kind of small actually. We should probably expand that. But how I also need to grow some food if I'm gonna survive on this planet. So let's make some rice. Do we have a grower person? That should be Lyra, actually. So when Lyra has finished doing her current job, she will go and... Bowman is still sick. I'm sorry, Bowman. You're gonna feel better in a while. I'm sorry. So yeah, Lyra, she has a job that is high priority. And now she's gonna go plant some rice. So let's speed this up, actually. And this is basically the game. You have a small colony, you do your thing. I have a dog. And we build a little society. And after a while, you know, you can give everyone their own room, and you can decorate it so they're a bit more happy. You can have common rooms and you research things. And like the goal of the game is to kind of escape the planet, right? But it doesn't have to be. It's very open-ended as to like what do you want to do? It's kind of like The Sims for people who like sci-fi and combat. So Bowman has equipped his flak pants and his flak vest, because he's kind of my soldier, I think? A sign. Clear forced. I don't actually want him to force anything. Outfit, food restrictions, current outfit, anything. Yeah, okay. He just wants to wear that. What are you doing? Let's go for a walk. Because they also need recreation, right? They all have needs. So, when the game starts out, they have very low expectations and they have some optimism about the colony. It's like, oh, you know, we survived the crash. Great. But they have needs like food, they need to have high mood, they need rest, they need recreation. And then they have some minor needs to be like comfortable, they like to be outdoors. Because if they're cooped inside, they don't like that. And they also like to see like how aesthetically pleasing something is. And all of, like, there can be so many different modifiers to come there. Like, Bowman apparently has flirted with Veli, and Veli rejected her. Rejected him. He did not... Oh no, wait, Bowman is... Oh, Veli is male and Bowman is a female. Okay. Okay, well, she flirted with Veli and he rejected her. She's also in some minor pain, kind of uncomfortable, and he also wants a table to eat at. Since she didn't have any of that, she's kind of feeling a bit low. Okay, shit. We actually got a small hut and 3 beds for everyone. Let's give you something to do. So let's give you a horseshoe pin. Just put that there. And then let's start building a bigger building. So 10 by 20. 10 by 21. And we also have we have some survival meals which are in the escape pod, along with some medicine, and all of that thing are indoors, so it won't become deteriorated by weather, because that will happen if you just leave things outside. So let's explore our map, because not only do we exist here in this little thing, and that is the map. You can also I can leave and just settle some other place. And I can visit any of these other locations that are indicated by skull and bones. The houses are cities where technologically developed. They have technology basically, and then you have the tents, which are not technological. They are they use bow and arrows, spears, and things like that. But the game is kind of oddly balanced. So at the start of the game, you have massive advantages being what they call tribal, being Neolithic, because you lived off the land so long, so you know how to do it. You can grow certain things that the other can't. You can make certain foods that other people can't, because they're used to the luxuries of modern life. However, later in the game it becomes super hard, but sometimes you just want to have a nice tribal experience, right? Sometimes you just want to build some huts and have some cool stuff and progress through the Middle Ages and slowly but surely discover drugs. That's actually a big part of this game. I should probably put in a door. Let's put the door there. And it has a very similar style to Prison Architect. The characters look very similar, the walls look very similar, the graphics look very similar. But it's not Prison Architect. It's actually an entirely different game. This game was made by a one-man crew. Has nothing to do with Prison Architect. I think they just use the same. I think they use the same engine and the same assets, but I don't think. I think it's communally owned assets. Let's speed this up. Bowman is playing some horseshoes, and half the fun of the game is just not playing. Right? You just give them tasks and they take care of it. So let's see, what kind of animals? Wildlife. Let's hunt some bit. So there's a couple of turkeys. Let's hunt some turkeys. And then let's add a stockpile specifically only for animal corpses. Preferred. Now Bowman will go out hunting. And you can actually, if I wanted to, I could assign the Labrador to Bowman, but it has bonded to Lyra. They so I don't want to tear them apart. I do want to actually train this dog though, because it's a dog. You can train it. You can train most animals even. So when the game came out on early access years ago, the only thing you could do was you could build a small town and that was it. But now you can train cows to carry fucking caravan things, to go sell things and come back with more things and yada 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 yada. I really should chop some wood actually, so I have resources. Here's a timber wolf. That's not my timber wolf, that's just a wild wolf. And it probably won't attack me. But when winter comes and food becomes scarce, it's gonna become desperate. Let's see, do I have something? I have a house here somehow, but I don't know what's in it because the walls surround it. What's the house? Got some ibex rams up there. I'm just gonna increase the volume to this because the music here is really sweet and nice. Let's go see if you can hear that. Yeah. Oh cool, I got some steel. What's on this map actually? Here's a bridge. That's cool. There's like, I'm on a path right now. I'm on a road. So there's a bridge. It's cool. You know, there will come caravans sometimes. Or just like traders. Sometimes slavers will come by to try to like kidnap people. That's gold ore. That would be really useful. Let's see. Here's a chunk of the ship. Because the ship is like so massive, right? So, and it's just slowly breaking apart over hundreds and hundreds of years. Sometimes chunks fall off, and you can get components from them and stuff. Come on, Valley. We need this house for something. I actually don't know what this house is gonna be. I could make it into a common room? Yeah. I could add a kitchen. Yeah, that works. Gotta get these rocks out of here, though. I should probably, like, do something about these turkeys. Okay, so let's add a butcher table there. Then put... No, wait, let's put a wall there. And then put another wall there. So this will be like the storage facility. We'll cool that down. And then we'll have the kitchen here. So this is where we store the food, and we store like animal corpses, and this is where we butcher animals and stuff like that, right? We'll refrigerate this area so the food doesn't spoil. And this area will be kind of like, this is where we eat together, and this is where we cook together and stuff like that. So let's speed up time. So like there's an AI also that like dictates what's gonna happen. And it will send you different challenges. It might make someone sick. It might send a caravan. It might send a raiding party or pirates. Sometimes it's just gonna send like a fuck ton of beavers to eat all the trees. And you have to hunt down the beavers before they eat all the trees. And if you don't, you run out of trees, and then you feel bad because you run out of trees. Let's get some more growing zones. So some potatoes and some corn. Are you happy with this? Good. Let's make a cooking bench and stuff like that. This is honestly one of my like favorite games. Let's put that there. I really do need to like build some power supply. So let's put that. Let's put a wind turbine right behind it, and then let's just clear that entire area of all plants, so no trees can grow in the way, right? Because if there are trees in the way, then it won't blow as much, and if it doesn't blow as much, then you don't get as much power. Have I not invented batteries? Wait, do I not have batteries? So this is the tech tree, right? The green things are things that I've unlocked. Everything else is things that I haven't unlocked. So there's a lot of things that you can get. ID, solar panel. Auto, battery. I don't have a battery, are you kidding me? Okay. I actually need a research bench for that. So let's furniture. No, wait, production, because you produce research. Let's put that there for now. I can move it. Oh, they're sleeping. They've had a rough day. Lord knows. I should probably get some more tea. My tea is, I drank my tea. So you can see, like, Lyra, she's doing the farming. And you can rename these people. So I like to name them after, like, friends. When I used to, like, be more into streaming, I named them after people who watch the stream. But I'm not gonna do that because most of these people will most certainly die, and that's sad. Because they're all like, you can get all kinds of diseases now. And that's not fun. Bowman's clearing place for the turbine. Billy is still building things as he does. And Christy the dog is just being a dog. Because she's a dog. I hope I'm not running out of food. No, I have survival moves. But now I can create the stockpile zone 3, which I really hope I could rename. And this will only contain raw food, meals, and animal corpses. Let's move that rock. Let's move these rocks too. How much material do I need for this? I need steel and components. Do I have components? I have some. Oh, I have 28 components? Jesus Christ. So Lara is not feeling too good. She lived in an awful barracks. And she's flirted with Veli, and Veli he denied her. Like, Veli doesn't want to date. People don't like it. I have a visitor. Trobo! From the Confederation of Kartos. He's a traitor. He doesn't have a gun, he has a bow and arrow, so I think he is a tribal? He's 23 years old, he's an archer. Hence the bow and arrow. And he's wearing tribal wear. Yeah, this, and a club. Pila. He has silver with him. I mean, yeah, this is a tribal boy. But let's send Bowman to see if we can do some trade. What do you have? Do you have something that I want? I'm not gonna give away my dog. Plus, he doesn't want my dog. Let's get rid of these pants and buy some pemmican. Pemmican is a kind of food. It's basically like it's kind of vegetable matter and meat matter just clubbed together with some like flour and shit, like to be like a nutritious ball. And if you haven't tried it, don't, because it's really awful, but it lasts like forever, right? Because it's like drenched in salt too, so it like lasts a long time, which is really useful. So it lasts. Bowman, I kind of want you to research and not be there. I should probably like start working on like apartments for these people. So let's do an extension here. Actually, let's do like that and like that. That works. Yep. Let's do some planning here. Okay. That's better. Looks much better. Okay. So let's get in small rooms to start, right? And convert the later. So that is a 4 by 5 room. Which isn't big, mind you. Like, they won't like this, like much. But it's gonna be their own room, and they're gonna like that. Plus it leads into the living room. And like, if I can get some floors going, that's gonna be good too. So it's not perfect, but it works. You know? It's cheap housing. Oh, I got a gift. That's cool. I didn't know we were that friendly. We got tribal headdress. That's so cool, actually. We don't have space for it because we run out of space in our stockpile. We can extend. We can make a new stockpile. And we can name it. Sweet. Okay. Do I have any suggestions for to name our faction, and then to name the settlement specifically? Because we can like move out and we can have several settlements. Like we can build up this town a lot, and we can have like 10, 17, fuck 20, probably more settlers, right? And then we can just take some of them and just leave. Because we can have it running on autopilot, right? And then we can just take some of them and just leave and create an outpost somewhere and create a new settlement. And we can name that. Do we have any recommendations while I eat my final cookie and stretch a bit? Oh, I'm tired. I'm probably gonna quit soon anyway. But streaming is fun. Streaming is like, it's one of my favorite hobbies to do. Which is why I really wish I did it more, because if I do it more, I will be better at it. Nothing? No recommendations. Let's see. What's a good name? Well, the random name they came up was Goynor Pact. So I guess our faction is called the Goynor Pact. I don't think Esteron. Esteron works, because it sounds like estrogen. Yeah, our faction is called the Goynor Pact. And the community is known as Esteron. Sweet. Let's butcher creep forever. And also make some kibble for the dog. Until we have 10 at least. Let's make a fine meal. So we have 10 fine meals. And maybe a lavish meal. Oh, we can't do that yet. Oh well, it's fine. Shagway, that's fine. Like, I can still, like, I see that it varies. Wait, am I under attack? No! No, 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 no! Don't kill my dog! Mobilize the troops! Don't fight my dog! No! Leave my dog alone! My dog died! This fucking wolf thing. How dare you? How dare you kill my dog? Fuck this wolf. Like there are plenty of animals for you to eat. Okay, so that is first of all, that's an example of when I can like mobilize my troops. But the dog is dead, Christy. My dog. I've played for like 3 days and my dog died. That doesn't usually happen, by the way. Usually, like, wild animals are smart enough to realize that I'm actually gonna force them not to do that, and then I'm actually gonna quit here, actually. I'm kind of bummed. Because they killed my dog. I'm gonna make a grave site somewhere. Let's make a grave. Where? No! Oh, construction needed 5? I can't even build a sarcophagus for my dog? Because I'm not skilled enough to build a sarcophagus? Ay. Okay. Let's make a grave there. Sad music, not too. Let's dig a grave for our dog, and then I'm gonna quit. They killed my Labrador Retriever. First I gotta make sure this thing will even accept animal corpses. Otherwise they'll just eat it. Like, this game is dumb. Prioritize hauling. Critical. Because this game is dumb sometimes, where they identify the corpse of like your animals as just an animal corpse, right? And because I'm currently slaughtering animals. See, now it's dumb. Is that critical? No, that's important. You're supposed to haul to the grave. Good. See, they just take it to the slaughterhouse. It's awful. It's really awful because sometimes you don't have a full like idea what you're doing, and if everything is running on autopilot, they'll just eat their own dog. I was like, sure, it's a survival situation, and I get that, right? But honestly. Now Lyra is super sad because the dog was bonded to her. And she lost, yeah, she's lost like 8 points. So it's a unique animal. This universe is evil. I killed my dog. Vale is a bit injured from the fight, so Lyra is healing. And Bowman is gonna research some batteries. And I'm just gonna quit. Actually, now save to the main menu because I'm bummed. I killed my dog. Okay. Let's put on some chill background music. For my OS. I don't wanna play video games anymore. Was gone briefly, what happened? A wolf attacked my dog and ate it. Well, tried to eat it anyway. And now I'm bummed. Plus, I've been playing for like 2 hours, so I wanna kinda quit it. And that's basically what happened. If you have any questions right now for the final actual end, because I'm actually gonna quit now, I'm not gonna decide to play any more games, feel free to ask a question now, or forever hold your silence. Although, like, there's always some streaming issues, right? Like, I'm bad at games, and then suddenly everything kind of breaks. However, it's kind of good also, right? Because currently everything is kind of the games work. And I remember just a couple of months ago when I tried to stream video games, and everything would just break like instantly, and it would be people would watch the stream at like 2 frames per second or something, or like half a frame per second. It would be chaos. Everything works now, at least. It just sucks that I'm bad at video games. I'm better at political commentary. I'm better at discourse analysis than I am at Binding of Isaac, which is fair. I didn't study video games. I studied history and discourse analysis. And I'm probably gonna mention discourse analysis in my video on anti-intellectualism. The ideology of anti-intellectualism. So that'll be fun. What's the streaming schedule look like going forward? The streaming schedule going forward looks like I'm actually gonna check. Since I'm probably gonna stay here over New Year's, everything should look pretty much as it is doing right now. I'm just gonna check. Because I don't actually have like a text document on my computer, which I probably should have, right? But like I write it on Patreon and I say the streaming schedule. Okay. So next weekend I'm gonna have a holiday edition Ask Me Anything Patreon AMA. So if you're a patron of mine over a certain level, you have access to watching. Like, you can ask me any kind of question, anything, and I will try to answer it. And I will probably rant on for 2 hours about it, talking about usually politics. People seem to like that, so that's gonna happen the 29th. And it's also gonna happen a bit earlier than usual. It's gonna happen at 1900 hours Central European time, because it's Christmas and I want to spend the nights, or the evenings at least. I don't want to. Partially, I don't want to stay up till late, and partially, it's Christmas and I want to spend time with my family. And then the day after, the 30th, is gonna be the New Year's hangout, and then I'm gonna try to. It's gonna be a hangout, and it's also gonna be a bit holiday themed, I think. If the stars align, I might be done with the video by then, but that's unlikely. But if I am, I'm gonna talk a bit more about, like, then we can talk about a bit of anti-intellectualism. But I kind of want to keep it festive.'t downloaded some nice themes and some nice like background music and everything. I'll talk about the holidays. Probably talk about like the political implications of the war on Christmas or something. Things like that. So the 29th and 30th, there's going to be streams. The New Year's Hangout is going to be at 1800 CET, Central European Time. And the reason for that is it's the day before like New Year's Eve, and I have shit to do. Plus, again, I want to spend time with my family, and I don't want to stay up too late. So everything is a bit earlier this month. Depending on how things go, I might have to shift the hangout going into January a little bit. But since I'm staying here, I don't see it. I don't see that happening. And then I'm probably gonna have more. I'm probably gonna have a lot more streams going forward as well. Like, partially because I don't have books, and I don't have my TV, and I don't have things as I do when I'm at home in my apartment. So and there's not much I can do here. Like, to be honest, like I can spend time with my family, but like, because of recent events, people are kind of bummed, and people are resting, and people are in bed and taking it easy. Plus, my family isn't that big. So it's not a lot going. Like there's not a lot of holiday like activities going on, but sometimes there are. But it also means that there's a lot of downtime, and I'm probably gonna spend that downtime either on working on my next video or probably like doing this shit, like streaming video games, because it's fun. I'm also considering like doing a like editing stream, but that might be for patrons because it would spoil the video going ahead. We'll see. I'm also considering having a script writing stream, not for the video that's coming up, but like for a video like far in the future, because I have a bunch of scripts kind of lined up. They still like finishing, so I'm considering having that too. So it's not just video games, but we'll see. But those that don't have any scheduled time and they're publicly available, or would be publicly available. I'm planning on having them publicly available. What do you think of What do you think of Patreon banning Sargon? I think it's good. I'm really loving this like outrage from the intellectual dark web, right? Where they say like, oh, they're all gonna leave Patreon and they're gonna do everything. The thing is, like, a lot of the people who have said they're gonna leave YouTube and Patreon in solidarity with Sargon haven't done that, but a lot of their patrons have. So a lot of them have taken like a sharp decline in patrons, because the patrons are leaving, right? Like a lot of the patrons are leaving to go on like the new bed, the new kind of thing they have. So I find it hilarious. Like they're doing the thing that they do with all things, right? They're shifting from the mainstream social media into their own little echo chamber of things. The trouble with that is that those little echo chambers of things have there are less people in them, so they have less. So so they're gonna make less money. They're gonna have less of an outreach, and they're just gonna have the same fans that they always had. But it does also mean that people on. It does also mean that they become more isolated, which is good and bad in their own way. But like, I think it's good. I think Sargon deserves to be banned. But that's just me. I think Sargon is such a goddamn fucking shithead. He's such a fucking asshole. Like, and you could argue that he shouldn't be banned for it, but I don't know. I don't see a problem with Patreon banning him though. I think it's nice. It just gets rid of people. Like, and he's like some major players are leaving Patreon now because of that, and that kind of sucks for Patreon as a business model, right? Because they're losing income. But also Patreon is a literal money-making machine. Patreon's entire business model goes out on just transferring money between people and taking a bit on top. They don't actually have to do anything. All they have to do is just like connect people. So Patreon is gonna be fine, despite what people on the intellectual dark web is gonna tell you. They're like, oh, Patreon is collapsing. They're gonna be fine. It's not like they're spending anything. I heard that. The thing too is the people who got him banned were right-wing trolls. I heard that. It's a similar operation to when they like mass reported him on Twitter, so he would go to Gab instead. And it's really interesting to see that. See these. I don't even know if I can call them false flag operations, but I like kind of like I can kind of see why the far right keeps talking about false flag operations, right? Because they're so used to that being a normal strategy within their own circle that they think everyone is doing it. So it's just projecting. But I never thought it was actually something that they did. But here we are, but like they live on trolling and they live on drama, and if they can't get that from the people they oppose, which they have a hard time doing because after a while everyone will ignore them, people that they oppose anyway, then they shift towards their own. So you end up with that. Also, fuck Sargon. Such a fucking asshole. Can I briefly explain the term? What term? False flag operation? So false flag is when you do something, in the concept of this anyway, a false flag is, historically anyway, it might have a new social justice definition, but the way I learned it was that it's basically when you do something against someone else, but you make it look like, you make some, okay, so say that you attack your own side for something, but you make it look like someone else did it so that you can justify doing something against them. I think the most famous actual false flag operation was when, it's actually World War II. History brain coming on again, right? Because the start of World War II, like the start of the war in Europe anyway, when Germany invades Poland, that was a false flag operation. Because they dressed up like German soldiers in Polish uniforms and attacked a German radio outpost. And because of that gave them justification to invade. And it's the same thing. It's like, it's not the same thing obviously, but it's like the same. It's the same principle applies in online forums as well, where people of a certain ideology will like create false accounts or create like mass reporting campaigns to make it look like it's the other side doing it, in order so that you can justify then being like a reaction to that. So people on the right frequently like accuse the left of like doing false flag operations on themselves when they're reporting harassment from different sources. Like, it's not actual harassment, but it's false flag operations. That is what they claim. But the right is apparently doing it to themselves, and I didn't think they did, because I didn't actually think anyone actually did false flag operations. Because it's, I mean, people do it politically, right? People do it like in geopolitics. They don't do it in like online discourse. That's dumb. But apparently they do. Because in this context, Sargon's own fans decided to mass report Sargon's account and Sargon's Twitter for being racists or something, in order to provoke a response from Patreon to say that, oh, we're banning this, in order for then people to be outraged against Patreon for doing what they asked them to do. While in fact, I think they did the right thing for the wrong reasons, but they only got themselves to blame for this one. Yeah, the Gulf of Tonkin. Like, there's plenty of these things. The really scary things about false flag operations, historically also, is that we have no idea how many of them there have been. Like there have been many times where like established historical facts have been like, is that true? Because it's very convenient for one side. So it's like, could be a false flag. Probably not, but it could be. It's like this, but like, you can't speculate too much about that, because after a while you get into like 9/11 truthers, right? Say that was a false flag operation. It's like, see where you're coming from, but it's dumb. I really need to read up more about the Vietnam War. But it's after my historical, like, focus. Like, my historical focus ends abruptly at 1945. I don't know shit after that. I know a bit about McCarthyism, like, but that's just like from generic history interest and generic history studies. Like, that's not something I studied. The thing I studied was like 1780 to 1945, and that's it! I don't know shit after that. I don't know shit before it. So many meme faces in your stream. I'm really hoping that someday someone is gonna just make a compilation thing of like my different streams to see like how fucking weird I am. Because I like to do faces and I like to be like odd when I do shit. Plus, like, I'm not that self-conscious about the way I look, so I take great liberty with like making expressions and stuff like that, right? And I was taught to do that because I went to art school. I went to theater school, and if you take yourself too much serious and you're afraid to make faces, then what's the point? Then people won't have fun anymore. Time to leave. Need to catch a premiere. Yeah, I need to go too. Thanks for the stream, plant lady. Thank you for watching. You find yourself going down the rabbit hole and hanging out with Alex Jones. I would love to hang out with Alex Jones. I would hate it. And I would hate everything about it. But I would love to have done it. I want it on my bucket list. Okay. I'm gonna go make some tea. And I'm gonna quit in 3, 2, 1. See you later.